guys, so today I'm going to be installing the KTM POWERPARTS bash plate or sump guard. It's an engine protector and frame protector going under the front of the bike here, which is going to stop any cracked cases from hitting logs or rocks when you're out doing some dirt biking or enduro or anything like that. So we're going to jump over and take a look at the parts. So this is the KTM official POWERPARTS bash guard. This is direct from KTM. I bought it from Craig's Motorcycles in Dewsbury, which is the official KTM dealer in that region. It is a bit more expensive than some of the aftermarket ones you can get. You can probably get one off eBay for sort of £60. This was 140, but it does have a great build quality, and it's got these side protectors as well to actually stop your side bits of the casings getting damaged. So I think you know, it's quite a good investment because cases cost a lot of money. So we've got that. Then we've got the brackets here to attach this onto the frame. It actually bolts directly on and just latches on. And then we've got some rubber pieces which just wrap around the frame and I guess stop any impacts actually going right through to the frame and possibly still damaging the frame. And they just cable tie on. Then this is this doesn't come with it. This all comes as a kit, but this is foam that basically sits here in between the bottom of the engine and the bash plate to stop any mud or anything like that getting wedged in, because you're going to have to take this off when you clean the bike to get that mud out. It can also, if you didn't have this, the mud can get stacked in there and it can actually add weight to the bike and obviously start corroding and all that sort of stuff. So this just adds that little bit of extra protection. It lets sort of water run through it because it's quite porous, but it should actually stop thick bits of mud getting in there. So this was about £7 from Craig's as well. So yeah, we're going to do the installation. So what I've done is I've laid the bike down, just resting on the handlebars on something supportive so we can get down here, which is where we need to start working. So obviously wash the bike first so that you're installing it onto a clean bike. First thing to do is get everything ready that you're going to need. In the pack you get your guard, small so the first thing to do is get everything ready that you're going to need. So you've got the guard itself, small cable ties which are for the front attachments, large cable ties for the back. You've got the foam that goes in the middle, and you've got the rubber grommet or whatever you call this, the back one, and the four smaller ones for the front, left and right. Then the front two pieces of metal to hold the guard on, and the one at the back. So I've also got, should be doing this on a clean bike. If you're not, at least clean the frame, because you're unlikely to take these rubber bits off even if you do remove the metal guard. So I'm using Quick Cleaner by Motorex, which is the one that's recommended by KTM. I just follow the book because it's easier. Just spray a bit on some paper and it'll just get any grease or anything that's off the frame. I'm just going to, once that's nice and clean and dry, we'll get rid of that. So then to actually fit it, if you can do it by hand, but if you've got one of these it's easier, with an 8mm socket on the end. And you're also going to need a small torque wrench that goes down to 10 Newton meters. So with the back bit, the larger rubber protector, if we just sort of tighten this down a little bit. On the back here there's no bolt, it actually screws directly into the plate. Just tighten it down a bit and we'll put the rubber in there and kind of slot it on. We'll get an idea of where that rubber wants to be to make this straight. Just feel it with your fingers. Press it, that should. And then once you've got the position, we need to stick the foam in there, and that literally just will push up into the frame and stay there. Then hook that into the back. That goes on quite nicely now, it's quite fitted in quite snug. And I'm just going to give that a little bit of a tighten, just to hold it on there a little bit. I'm not going to torque it yet. So we just found that when we're putting these frame guards on, if you put it as I thought it was, the bolt goes through the hole. It doesn't actually fit on, so you've actually got to remove these bolts out of the frame. So as you can see, you put a bolt in here, and the metal piece, you just do a couple turns in and it comes around over the rubber frame protector, and then it just hooks in here. It's a little bit fiddly, but if you just push it up against, you can just hook it through and then get a couple turns on it and secure it in. If you don't take those frame bolts out, it is a massive bastard. We did it for about half an hour fiddling and it just wouldn't work. And also, if you're not careful of the cable tie, the little end piece obscuring any of this frame guard, you can't get it in either. That extra few mil just makes it not work. So the back of the cable tie I've routed towards the underneath of the side of the frame here, so there's nothing actually against it to cause it to squeeze open anymore. So that's the key. Once you get that right, it actually goes on quite easily. Just going to drill the bolts in. We need to torque it up to 10 Newton meters. So my torque wrench only works in inch pounds. So if you get a converter out, 10 Newton meters to inch pounds gives me 88. So call it 90 inch pounds. So I'm going to adjust my torque wrench up to 90 inch pounds. And there we've got the finished product.